Hello to all my friends out there. So I was just online, of course, and I saw a video, Army blinded by lumens of light. The days of us just sitting around defenseless are over. We have to have reflectors, that go everywhere with our Army. That goes for our homes too. They're not expensive. Also, electronegativity. Usually it's directional. It's usually clockwise. I don't know why somebody doesn't invent, some genius doesn't invent fans, big fans that run counterclockwise with reflectors. Those could repel all kinds of attacks. I'm sure somebody will come up with it. I'm kind of in favor of the wall, because the wall, here in San Diego, because the wall can be weaponized, and who knows, we might need our walls weaponized. And I was watching Richie from Boston, and remember, I had the little card that was negate attack, and structure showed up exactly like that. So the days of us, even civilians, sitting around defenseless is over. We need to know what repels light, what repels energy, various energy. And a lot of these people are not pro sending your kids to college. I think that is a mistake. How are you supposed to protect yourself if you're uneducated? I think that is the dumbest thing ever. Okay, I want to show, I'm walking 2 hours a day. One of the things that is going to aid you in survival is keeping your body strong. I want to show you guys something. Okay. Now I'm like one of those senior citizens walking around in the mall. But a long time ago, I used to work in one of the nicest salons in this mall. The mall was only one side at that time. And when they increased the mall, they doubled the mall, they doubled the rents. So basically all the renters paid for it, and this was one of the nicest salons. And so what's happened, all these businesses are doing poorly. Not this one. And this was a big suite too. And this was International Hair and Beauty. And then over here, I think it was this was a nice salon too that I worked in. The Pink Polka Dot. Okay, now let me show you something what's happened. Okay, Victoria's Secret. I just found this out. The highest paid models ever in history are the Victoria's Secret models. Well, sex sells, you guys. And good underwear is very important. Not all these women need a body girdle. So look, this business is doing well. We're supposed to have, you've heard these, see what a pretty store it is? I used to work, in the nicest salon down there. That's where I sold the wigs, and they bought women's wigs and expensive underwear. It used to be Fredericks of Hollywood. And so this business is doing well. Look, it has taken over. Now, mind you, I don't know how many suites this is. Let me show you the last suite, because it's really unbelievable. All the businesses are going out. Not this one. This one's pink bras, $9.99. That's a good deal. Anyway, so you see Victoria's Secret is doing well. No danger here. Okay, when I worked at the salon down there, it was during the Clinton years, during the Monica Lewinsky years, and my job was to try the wigs on. And I went to my boss and I said, Carmen, order as many brown bob wigs with bangs as you can afford. And he said, why? And I said, they're buying them off your shelf. They want to look like Monica Lewinsky. And then they would go right down to Fredericks of Hollywood, and they would buy underwear. And mind you, even at that time, it was probably way beyond their capacity to afford. So that is really kind of interesting. So I want to encourage you guys to be defensive. Pile your house full of food, full of water, save your cash, maintain your car so that if you had to evacuate, you could get away. I mean, the best thing in defense, to defend yourself, is to perceive a threat. So do I think the cost of food might go up? Yeah, but that's okay because you can just eat cheap food so you can afford expensive underwear. Okay, I got to show you something. Look at that, it's the cutest little purse ever. And it's dirt cheap in this store too. So you don't need tons of money to look cute and adorable. In my business, you know, my eBay business, that's the kind of stuff I search for. Beige, white, orange, and blush. I'll show you another cute purse. I was gonna say cute ass purse, but you know, it's a family channel. My next chat, look at this purse. I love this purse. Look at this. This is so cute. Walking is expensive because walking leads to buying. When I go to the casino, it's a lot cheaper, but I like to walk to the trolley center and it's too hot. The sun is not my friend. So I start out with 4 laps inside and then I walk 1 hour outside. So start taking a defensive approach to your survival. Say, okay, if the cost of living goes up, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna need a weapon if things are bad? Yeah, I'm gonna need a weapon. Go to the Walmart and buy yourself at least a hatchet, for God's sakes. Gas, keep your car full of gas. You know, if you're being bombarded by 5G, start thinking, how can I repel this 5G in my own house and protect my own family? You know, if you think you're gonna fight Big Brother, maybe not. Also, invasion by heat. How am I going to protect myself from invasion of heat? How am I going to protect myself invasion of water, like floods? How am I going to infect myself invasion of cold? So, you know, be putting that into the back of your mind. How am I going to keep my body nice and strong? One of the things I heard, and this is a bad thing, and I think it's true, if you are obese, they are not going to make an effort to prolong your life as much. They're going to give you, they're going to find excuses. So don't let yourself be obese, you know, if you can help it. There's cases where you cannot help it. Also, their interventions for obesity are pretty much dangerous too. Don't let yourself become dependent on prescription drugs because there's nothing to stop them from withholding those drugs somehow. Let's not even go there, but you know, that would kill a massive amount of people. So now what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to be doing a chat on this too, ways to protect yourself, ways to be defensive. That one's not coming for a while, but all this kind of stuff, you know, I have this mind that is always thinking of all kinds of stuff. Someone said, can't you just relax? I go, no, this is just the way I'm wired. So the next, oh, and I thought the chat was very successful considering I didn't know what in the heck I was doing. The next chat is going to be aliens, part 2, insectoids. Then the art of the disguise. And then this week I'm going to be cooking up those recipes I posted for you guys. And as I post them, I will, as I cook them, I will post them on Twitter so you guys can get them if you don't do the screenshot, you know. So let's see, I'll give you a little shot of Kevin's Jeweler where they are so nice to me. And I have bought the nicest stuff. I love all the stuff I bought. Where is it? I love the stuff I bought from Kevin's Jewelers. Here's Kevin's Jewelers. I bought my son a white dial watch. I would like to buy, the next watch I would like to buy is a black dial stainless steel watch for my son. Maybe a used Rolex or a Seiko Grandmaster. We'll see. What I'm trying to do is just move up a little bit at a time on watches as I'm learning them. We don't plan on selling the watches. Right now I'm stockpiling the watches. So, okay, you guys, God bless you all.